So, you want to write lyrics about how hard life is or how much your ex sucks and not sound too whiny or depressing. In this video, I'm going to share some ways on how to do that. Hi, I'm Tony from Songwriters Chop Shop. We all have dark emotions and it's not healthy to hide from them. Luckily, songwriting can be a perfect way to get them out of our system. But it can also lead to the song itself being a depressing and whiny mess. So let's look at some ways around that. And if you're new to songwriting, there's a free cheat sheet linked below that can help take you from no idea to a finished song. Use an objective correlative. Don't let the name scare you. An objective correlative is just something external like an object, a person, a place that can be used to represent an emotion. This is a great tool to talk about an emotion without directly mentioning it. Plus, it often opens you up to a whole world of imagery you might not have thought of otherwise. For example, Message in a Bottle by The Police is a song about not being able to make a meaningful connection in modern society. That's a pretty dark topic. It's something that can lead to mental health issues and even suicide, but you don't feel that when you're listening to that song. Sting used the objective correlative of a message in a bottle to symbolize the isolation he felt. And this gave him all the imagery of a castaway on a desert island to play with and use in the lyrics. 2. Use a metaphor. A metaphor is a way of describing one thing in terms of another thing. For example, Blackbird by Paul McCartney. McCartney wrote that song as a reaction to the US race riots in 1968. It's a metaphor of the struggle for black civil rights. Racism, again, is another pretty depressing issue, but Blackbird as a song overall is pretty sweet. Using a metaphor can also give the song a more universal appeal, because even if we've never experienced this kind of violation to our basic human rights, we can all relate to images like broken wings and waiting for this moment to arise. Strong negative feelings can sometimes be almost too personal, and that might put you off writing about them. So being able to veil those emotions in something like a metaphor is a great way to pour out our feelings without feeling too exposed, and it can lead to a more universal lyric. 3. Use personification. Personification is when we give human characteristics to something non-human. For example, Good Riddance by Green Day, the line, "Time grabs you by the wrist." Of course, time is an abstract concept and can't literally grab you by the wrist. Here's an example in a song I wrote about how your past baggage can interfere with you moving forward in the present. It's called Yesterday's Here. Yesterday's here, she whispers in my ear, she lingers on my lips till it all feels wrong. Yesterday's here and she's singing that same old song. It was good to write about something that was getting me so down, and when I put a human characteristic on the abstract concept of time, it actually got me excited to write the lyric. So not only was it cathartic, but it also turned those negative emotions into positive ones. 4. Write a chorus that focuses on hope. Using this, we can really talk about those heavy emotions straight on, then use them to contrast a more hopeful chorus. For example, Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. The verse of that song deals with struggling to make ends meet during an economic depression, while the chorus lifts the mood by telling us to hold on to what we've got. Or Chandelier by Sia. That song is about battling alcoholism, but in the chorus we get lines like, "I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, feel my tears as they dry." 5. Use tempo. Tempo is one of the biggest influences on setting the mood of a song. So if you want your song to feel less sad, try playing it a bit faster. It's crazy what a difference it can actually make. And if you want more tips on how to write a sad song in terms of music and melody, check this video out next. Catch you next time.